Alright, well, welcome back to the channel. Um, Today's gonna be something a little bit different. I just had a conversation with a realtor. She was not happy because literally I was doing my job as an inspector. Unfortunately, in this region, we deal with a lot of crawl spaces, and that is a realtor's nightmare. I'm here to tell you, because nothing good happens in crawl spaces. It's always a disaster. And unfortunately, with our inspections, we have to take pictures. And buyers are hiring us to do our free job. And if realtors don't like that, then look for a different profession or just sell slab houses. But, I can't help it. I'm working for the purchaser. They need to know what's going on, because something happens, and I don't notate it, they're going to come after me, not the realtor. So I'm sorry if, we have a bad rap of inspecting homes, but I'm not sorry. So get over it. This is a crawl space here it's actually encapsulated. It's nice, but I'm always going to find things. And I'm going to show you right now a few things I've already spotted. I literally just got in here. So let's check this out real quick. Let me set you up. And let's cruise around. A couple of things that I've already spotted. So I already have to notate that we have a pest infestation in here of some kind. As a new buyer, I think you would want to know that you've got an infestation of pests. So this crawl space is encapsulated, but look, there's still some water. Now, give it that water might be because they just fixed the water pipe. All right, but right there, you can see where water's actually coming through the foundation wall, pulling up a little bit on the plastic. And this is that I just literally got in here. So as we're just cruising around, we're just looking at, more fecal matter. These are all things I have to notate. Here's our dehumidifier. Santa Fe. It's a nice system. It's got a condensation pump here. It's got a piece of candy there. Just things you want to look after. Let's see what this filter looks like. Needs to be changed. So these systems need to be constantly maintained. And I'm not sure if they have a company that comes out here and does it. And I usually tell the inspectors, hey, if you were purchasing a house, we do not want a thorough inspection done to the home. You wouldn't want to have to buy something and then find out later you got problems. More fecal matter. Just nasty. Just fecal matter everywhere. They did remove all the insulation. Thank goodness. A lot of fungus. So just because you have a dehumidifier down here doesn't necessarily mean that this dehumidifier is working. Once that thing shuts off, kicks the bucket, now you have an encapsulated crawl space with nothing keeping the humidity under control, which would reactivate any fungi that might be dormant. So still the critters are here. Now, I've always said in my other videos, get rid of your insulation, because a lot of critters like living in there. Yeah, well, this house is pretty much in the woods, So they're coming down here anyway. So they're coming here with their acorns. They're just peeing and pooping and everything. Here's your ductwork. It's all taped. You know that's not air sealed tight. Some nice supports right there. It's falling apart. So, well, I get it. I'm going to start posting some videos and be talking about a little bit more about realtors. How they can't stand us and how they like to pick and choose which inspectors want to do their inspections for them. Look at that lovely job. You know, this encapsulation right here, you can tell it's been messed around with. Probably they put in a new HVAC system in here and they kind of roughed it up a little bit. What I would have done is, before they went ahead and put the HVAC system, I would have put a new sheet of poly down on the ground and put everything on top of it. It kind of looks like it is, but I would have done a little bit better job here. And this isn't the worst of the crawl spaces I've seen. But I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, you know, the stuff we deal with as guys who have to come out to these houses to inspect. And we have to be honest, and we have to check things out and report the things that we see. Homeowners trust in us to do a good job. I'm not going to let a realtor or any other company dictate how my inspections happen underneath the house, because I can't tell you, I've been on the other side of that, where I've literally been to houses where, you know, people buy a house and then find out that they've just inherited a freaking mess and nobody wants to take responsibility. They just want to get to the closing table, make their money, and get the heck out of there. A good realtor who makes a lot of money and gives a crap about their clients will do everything it takes to make them happy. Because remember, that client just might buy another house one day, might need a family member, might have a family member that's interested in buying a house. Yeah. This HVAC company looks like they did some work down here. It just left all this behind, you know. It's not good. I don't like messy crawl spaces because you can see all the wires, all your electrical wires, all your HVAC lines, all your water lines, everything that runs your house is down here. I'm not saying you gotta eat off the floor, man. I'm definitely not saying that. But it's gotta be clean. You know, healthy. You got your bottom of your showers and your toilets. Always want to check those things out because they get rotted. Look at this floor joist right here. I don't know what that thing's doing, but from here, it doesn't look like it's doing much of anything. So we'll find out upstairs what's that all about. And you have to remember, you never count on anybody, their workmanship. You know, I'm not saying be a hard ass, because there's always several ways to do things, but look at this. They put a block, and then they threw little tiny pieces of brick. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, of all the things you probably could have used to help support this unit, I mean, that's what you came up with. I'm sure you had something else in the vehicle, in the van, truck, whatever you're at. Maybe even some of these right here that aren't even, you know. Take pride in the work, man. And once again, realtors, leave us alone. I'm tired of hearing it. You don't like inspections. You like to just show houses. You know what? Get a different job. Okay? Why don't you come do what I'm doing? Get down here and crawl these houses and be honest to people. Let them know what's going on. Hey, then at the end of the day, let the buyers figure it out. If they want to inherit the house like this and negotiate a deal, it's up to them. But don't get pissy with me when I'm being honest. And this is a good crawl space considering what I freaking see. Look at my videos. You won't believe your freaking eyes. Anyway, I know I got a lot of I was checking out where a lot of my fans are coming from, a lot of my people that are viewing my channel. I noticed they're coming from, a lot of them from New York, Chicago, over on the West Coast. You guys might not be dealing with this. I know I grew up in Jersey as a kid. You know, we had basements. Yeah, pretty much basements. In Hoboken, New Jersey, that's what we had. You know, we didn't have, I've never seen a crawl space before. But if I did, obviously this would be the first place I would have been hanging out and playing as a kid. Especially if it looked like this. It's actually pretty nice. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, bada bing, bada boom, do what you gotta do there, and check out my other fun stuff I've got going on there. And it's mainly about crawl space homes and the things I find down here, because just about 90% of the houses I get in, and there are hundreds of houses I get in, are crawl spaces, and they are pretty much mangled. But for me to say that this one's pretty nice, that says a lot. I just heard the dehumidifier kick on, so that's good. But I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.